on, anybody have any questions on any part? But not last week, we'll review last week anyway.
I lost it after shooting the wild goose. So white 8.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's just a step
Okay.
forward.
Well, let's see it. Do it again.
So here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So I'll show you this way. Let's see.
Okay, hold on.
You're like, what direction are you?
Yeah, going to 9 o'clock. Oh no, it's actually
Here, right?
yeah.
To the corner, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, all right. So from here, step and open your toe to the corner. Your arm more like straight direction. Okay. And then from there, lead the sword to the straight direction. So from here, step, let's see, here. Step, open your right arm, but don't open your left arm over here. More like pointed in the right, almost in the right place. And then lead it and finish with the cutting.
Thank you.
So it's like swallow skims of water, basically the leading it, the leading it, okay, leading it, and then at the very end, cut. At the very end, then. So remember this. I want to remind you. Here's the final position. If I was going to lead to this direction, I want to come like this and get it like maybe crossing it a little bit, and then bring it back in line. Okay, so pass it and bring it back. That's the same as chopping. You'll pass the final point and bring it back, pulling it up. Okay, so lead it past there and then bring it back. And then everything will line up and crisply stop right there. Okay, put it on everybody. Any other questions? That's what we did last week though, right? That was last week, right? Did we do the second shooting the goose last week? I think so.
Yes, we did falling flowers last week.
Yeah.
That's where we ended, and then we had already done blocking up, I think. So last
Yes.
week was second shooting the goose, white.
And presenting the fruit.
Okay, and then falling flowers. Okay, so let me see you do it then. Well, let's go over it then. So from blocking up, from here, then I want you to go forward, tip up, step, and circle. And when you bring it across, bring it and make your sword kind of level, and then lift up. All right, so lift up. Don't keep the tip here and bring the handle up only, and keep the tip up. Tip goes down, makes it level, then up. Okay, and then the second one, tip up and step, then level and lift up. Okay, so
What does the left hand do on the first one?
the left hand goes first. So from here, then one is you're like this and step and circle, and it goes first and kind of feel open, and then go under. And then when you lift up, it comes down some. So it makes a circle. I think maybe I corrected somebody. I watched Master Young in his video, and his circle does come up like in front of his hand, kind of in front of his face, kind of that high. Not this big, but not a little circle. Anyway, it needs to end up here, right? So I guess it has to go up a little bit more to come down. That's okay. So let me see you do that one. From Phoenix opens both wings. Okay, go. Step forward and block up. And 2. Okay. Again, or do it a couple times. Do it 3 times on your own. We'll watch you do it. Okay. Anything, Essie? Okay, so Rita, your footwork is a little choppy, right? So your footwork needs to be something like this: here and step and up, and then here and step and up. Okay, so you're putting it like a T step in there. If you
Okay.
have to do it, then do it. I don't know how you feel today, but if you don't have to do it, then yeah. See, you're stopping there. You see that? So you're like this, and the first thing you do is like go like this and come here,
Yeah.
and then you step out. So you don't want to stop there. Here, step. Okay. Bring it
Oh, okay.
in some, but step out with it. Don't hold it. Yes. Better. Just regular zigzag stepping. Rita, for the first one, yours is not coming down enough. It's like maybe like this. See it? Try to get it flat. When you bring it across in front of you, pretty flat, and then lift up. Pretty level. When you lift it up, it's level. It's not changing the angle when you lift up. Change the angle, get it in front of you, then lift up. Okay.
Could I see you do it sort of smoothly one more time? Just from,
Okay. So from here, 1, 2.
thank you.
Okay. Any other questions on that one? Okay, then, all right, shooting the goose then. Then from there, for the second one, then shooting the goose. It's back and open your toe to point straight. Then going forward, go forward and keep the sword on the left side. Go forward, get closer to your hand, bend your left elbow, get closer to it, and step out, slash, and strike. Point, I guess it's pointing.
So when you say keep the sword on your left side, it's first, square. So when does it turn?
It doesn't, I don't think it has to turn. That's the point. So I'll do it this direction.
Okay,
That's the point. Let's see. I would start over here, I guess.
because it does end up in a different direction.
I'm going to do a different direction. All right, so I'm going to point myself in the corner. Then I'm going to, let me see. I'm pointing, this is, I'm kind of pointing to the corner, zigzagging to the corner. And then I'm going to open my toe and point. Okay, so here I'm this direction. Okay, this direction, is that right? All right, then I'm going to back and open my toe open my toe 45 degrees. And then, oh, is that right? I'm gonna go
Just do it in the regular direction. We'll watch it. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna open my toe, and then I'm gonna go this direction. See, from here, circle. Okay, just from where it is, open your toe, and then slash down from it.
So just let it move with your turning body.
You change the direction just by, you know how to change the direction basically. So don't try to align it towards the corner for the real direction.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. Okay, so from here, back and open, and see, this is kind of straight. And I go forward and just pull it towards the corner, basically, and slash down and point out. So I don't have to change it. So some people, they seem to try to want to get it over their head or onto the right side. You just do it from the left. The
So
first
what I,
right, second one from the left.
So what I see when you do it is that when you open your foot, your arm turns and it lines up. And then it's pretty straight. It's pretty in line.
To the corner.
Yeah, it looks that way. But then again, it's hard to see because
Tilt up a little, Nancy. Back, open. Yeah, I'm not really moving it.
okay, that's what happened the first time you did it. Okay, so maybe it was just accident. Okay,
So
just do what comes naturally.
I didn't see
right?
anyone doing it, but I know people have done it. I'll just, remind you
Okay,
to try to move it and get it on your right side or over your head, right? Just keep it on the left side. And even pointing straight direction is fine, really. And then when you start to go, when your hand goes towards the corner, it's gonna start changing the angle, right? So you don't need to worry about it. All right, so make the grid view, Nancy. I don't need to see myself. All right, so let's see you do it. Oh, wait, Kelly.
So do I understand that the tip stays in the same, pointing at the same direction? Like even with the turn of the body? Is that what you mean by?
I believe I don't have to worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
I always say that. From here, I would say now here back and open your toe and make sure it points to the straight direction.
Okay,
Don't really worry about it. So back and open, okay. And when you open, your body turns some. I would say this: don't have the tip come out more this direction. So keep the tip back. All right. You understand? So here, if I go back and I turn too much, the tip might be over here. I don't want that. I need it to stay over this direction somewhere. But don't try to align it and get it closer to your head.
Right.
So just kind of keep it over here, kind of the direction it's pointing. Have a little bit of care there. Don't let it go this way. All right.
thank you.
All right. So you do that one for a few on your own a few times. We'll watch you. Have to watch. Okay. Okay, all right, so stop. All right, so most of us are okay, but we have a couple of things, a couple of people I wanted to address this to. So, and that is this, that when you do this one from here, back and open, I want you to go forward. I want you to keep your right hand at this level, okay? It's just go towards it and bend it some, and then with your body turning, point out with it. So don't make a circle. Like the first one, we make a circle like this, right? The first one. The second one, just bring it in and then out. Level, okay? Rita will, if you have, Rita will look it up if I see if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna make a circle there. I did prepare like a couple of 3 weeks ago for this, but then I hurt myself, so I didn't get to use all of the knowledge, and now I've forgotten it. So, okay. Okay, so then we did the other one. Did we all practice it? I don't think so. So from there white ape presents fruit. So here, and then or offers fruit. I forget what it is. White ape offers
Presents fruit.
presents fruit. All right.
Can you do that one more time?
Okay, so from here. So one is step a little bit wider. Step in the straight direction with your toe open in the corner, and open your left hand and turn it palm up, and it's here straight. Maybe it's a little bit past straight, but it's not too much open. So here, more feel like opening your, well, here like this, and here your body points in the straight direction. So you turn a little bit, your body turns, maybe it's corner direction. Okay, your arm is kind of straight now. Your right arm is like out to like cornery direction. Okay, then from here you go into your empty stance and you feel pivoting on your left side. Okay, that's going to pivot and close, you know, and close. Right, your whole body is going to pivot on your left hip, and you're going to lead the sword and then cut at the end. Lead it and cut. Okay. And I think it's just a little higher than shoulder height, I think. Try to have your arm in, try to have one line. I'll show it this direction. So at the end, here would be level. Okay, here would be straight. Okay, like this, I'm sorry. Palm, both palms up, one under the other. And straight, see? But a little bit tilted up. But look, my arms also tilt up. Okay, so try not to do this where it's this way, and then your arm is pointed down, but the sword is pointed up to get to that level. You try to feel like it's straight. I mean, I can see my picture, and it's not, my arm is coming straight out, basically. They're not really lined up, but they're kind of parallel, my arm and my sword, okay? And they're both palm up. So try, this is a little hard, I realize a little hard. When you do it, try to do like this and here, and then at the end, boom, palm up, okay? Look, palm up. Fingers on top, fingertips on top, okay? It's easy to be like this from the side, to go like this and then go, and just hold it like palms facing each other. They should both be palm up. Okay, that's how you present something, right? Like if you had a platter, it'd be palm up. I guess if you had a bowl, I guess it would be hold it for the side. So it's like under the platter, under the plate, okay, presenting a plate of fruit. Okay, on your own. Only you. Okay. Okay, any questions on it? Is it easy? Easy so far. All right, so, all right. Then, okay, so the next one is falling flowers. And we worked a lot on it last week, and it is a repeat movement, basically. So I think we should be fine, but I'll just go through it really quickly from here. One is you turn left and bring the sword to the left. Oops. Bring the sword to the left, turn it over, step back, and then slice. Two, turn to the right, bring the sword to the right, have it point back, open your hand, okay, to hold it, and then step back, and then close. Two, then three, 4. But the feeling is this: to the right, open, to the right, basically, and then when the tip is moving, circle down and step, and then that's 2, and then 3. Again, pivot on your left hip, close your whole body to the left. Then turn to the left. Turn to the left. The tip is moving. When it points back, step. I say that's 2. Then 3, pull. Then 1. Okay. 1, turn to the right. 2, open and step. 3, to the left. Okay. So be careful and not do this where this side is easy maybe, but this side, don't just go like this, open your arms and step, okay? You pull the sword to the right and then step. you pull the sword. We practiced this before. This part here, where you just hold your arm in one place, and you can make this sword go in like 3/4 of a circle. Okay, so that's basically it. You pull the sword to the right, kind of in the straight direction, and then let the sword turn over, let your hand turn over, and the tip point more back. Okay, so that's it. Turn and then do that and step, and then pull, turn to the left. Turn a little bit to the left, then to the right. Okay, so stepping back with your right foot is kind of easy. Stepping back with the left is a little bit more coordination involved.
So does the gaze follow both sides?
When you turn, I think you need to look to the side. Okay, so first, from here, look to the left and step, and then with slicing, look forward. Then turn, look to the right, step, and now you can look forward, close. To the left, look, and step, and maybe you're starting to look, I guess. Then, so I feel like you do this here, and then maybe when you are stepping, you can start to look forward, but you shouldn't, I think, look totally forward. Maybe, Nancy, what do you think, Nancy? Nancy's not watching. Then here, anyway, so the point is, step back repulse monkey, we look forward all the time, right? We circle our arms and look. We don't look to the side, okay? But with the sword, swinging it around, we're gonna practice it this way. We're gonna look. So when we're in a room with other people doing it, we're not gonna just swing the sword over there and hope nobody's there. Okay, we're gonna look, and that will prevent accidents. When you really gonna fight with it, I don't know what we're gonna do, but that's how we're gonna practice it and learn it so that it's safer to do, okay, in a group. Yeah, we can watch Master Yang on his video and see what he has to say about it. But I think he doesn't spend much time on this one because it's a repetition of lion shakes his head, basically. So step back, repulse monkey, stepping back, and lion shakes his head with the sword. Okay, any questions on it? Do it a little bit. Remember when you just do the falling, all right, we're doing the falling flowers, a step back and repulse monkey kind of stepping. So I want to watch you do that. So don't do from the very beginning. This one needs room. Okay, so here, stop. I want you to have this feeling. This one especially. So from here, this is easy, I think. Here, you bring to the left, you make your sword fingers and step. 1, okay, that's easy. This is kind of small. This is bigger. I want you to be careful here. Turn to the right. Your left hand goes to the right also. All right. Bring the tip back and step and circle down. My left arm is like pointed to this corner, basically, okay? It's not over here to the straight or back over here. So I'm not doing this, okay? Just here, kind of 180 degrees-ish of the arms, okay? So this circle and then close. And then just bend your arm a little. It's already kind of pointed in the right direction. So if you feel like you're here, and then it has to come way forward, that's too big. Circle it towards its end position, and then it's going to go out and in a little bit. Okay, and that is just the same as near the beginning when we do here. Here. We go sweep this way, and then here, and step, and we step, and the arm kind of in the leg direction. Okay, here, and then close, okay? It's the same arms. So if your leg is this direction, but your arm is not kind of lined up with your leg, that's too big. Here, all right? Yeah, what I want you to feel is when you go slice to the left, I want you to feel basically, which direction is it? Here, then here, I want you to feel closing from your left side. Close, okay? Close, that's mainly it. So if your arm is open too much, then you have this kind of feeling. That's not the right feeling. The feeling is this is kind of fixed, more fixed, and your whole body's turning. Your whole body's closing over your left side, okay, your hip. And all of these type of movements that are like that, like the block and sweep and lion shakes his head, they're like that. Even the poking the grass is something like that, okay? Just that big, same bigness, okay? To the corner and then close in a little bit. You have the same, well, it's not feeling of closing, I guess. You get that from stepping back. Okay, Caesar looks good. What do you see, Nancy? Looks good. Okay, Nancy is satisfied. Any questions on it? No? Okay, then let's go on then. We're very near the end. Somehow we got to 50%. We kind of got stuck at 50%. And now, boom, boom, boom. I think there's 67 movements. I think we are on like number 62 or something, somewhere around there. So somehow I took a couple of weeks off and Nancy made a lot of progress while I was gone. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. So from the 5th step back falling flowers, then it's like this, right? Like this. Left foot forward, your hands to the right corner. It's called Fair Lady Work Shuttles. So from here, we're going to footwork. I'll show it first. We're going to step for both stance to the straight direction, and then thrust down. Okay, so that's our Fair Lady Work Shuttles. Fair Lady Work Shuttles always has, you know, this kind of look to it, right? With your hand over your head, and so this one is down. All right, so the footwork is just from here, step for bow stance, shift and close your foot, bow stance. Okay. The new thing, the interesting thing, is the how we're going to thrust. This is the first time we're going to thrust down that we don't have to start by our hip. We always start our thrusts by the hip, and we go up, point it up some, and like over a log or something, okay? That's how all the thrusts are, or have been. Or maybe we just go up, but they always start the same position. This is the first one we're going to start this position, pointed down, pointing at the target already. All right, so how do we get there? From here, I'm going to step. When I step, I'm just going to turn my hand over and bring it close to my chest and point it like 45 degrees down. From here, just bring it close to my right chest, close to my armpit, I guess. Point it down, then thrust. With turning, look, turn, thrust. Okay.
So is the blade flat? Which way is it?
Yes, it's palm up.
Hey, Mike, I'm lost on the footwork, and therefore I'm not even able to pay attention to what you're doing because I can't even get into the bow step. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
Maybe I have the wrong foot forward to start, but
yes, your left foot is forward.
Okay.
And you're going to make a left bow stance to the left straight direction. So you're going to bring your foot in and step.
Behind. Oh.
Step to the left.
Okay.
Then you're going to shift into it and close your right foot.
Oh, thank you. I was seeing it completely wrong. Okay, thank you.
This is I think this is the first footwork we have like this, I think so. All right, so that's the footwork.
Can you do that going the same direction?
Sorry.
Can you do that again, but going like the same direction?
What is the right direction?
It's going to 12 o'clock.
Well, I've been showing it so far, like this, right? From here. So this direction. Step. And bring your hand here. 1, and then 2. Thrust. So from here, oh, let's see the hands. Here, step, thrust. So with your stepping, your hand can go down, circle down, and then with the thrusting, up, lift up and thrust.
But your ending position is at 12 o'clock, right?
It's a straight direction. I'm not sure what direction
Oh,
is.
step to 12 o'clock.
Oh, if you say so. Nancy said so.
Okay, I'm sorry, could you just say one more time? Because I had to get the step to the right place before I could even pay attention to the other. So could you do it one more time, the actual upper body moves? Sorry.
Okay, from here, step 1, 2, thrust, and lift up, and palm up. I hope you don't mind my using this red thing. You can see it better, but then I have to tell you whether it's palm up or not.
And one more time, could I just watch it, what you're doing? Because I couldn't listen before.
1, circle down and step and look. And I'm looking, don't tilt your head, I'm looking down though. 2, thrust.
And you said something before about it was or wasn't over like the log with the thrust. What is this? Yes or no?
All right, so this is the thrust from here. You bring it and it's pointed down. All the other ones are at your hip, pointed up. Right? This one is like this.
So it just goes straight down.
Have it a straight line with your arm and mainly try palm up and then thrust, okay? With body turning, going into your bow stance, just straight down.
Hi,
Yes, Kelly?
can I please trouble you to start the move facing your left? Yes.
From here, okay. Wait, okay, you're gonna see the back of it. Here, 1, 2.
Thank you.
And one more time, that lines you up with us.
Yes.
Thank you, Kelly.
That makes more sense.
1, 2. Okay.
I actually have to see what the left hand is doing one more time, and that's probably from a different direction.
Okay, I'll do it this direction. So from here, 1 is step, pose stance.
Oh, I wanted to see the left hand move.
Left hand, I'm sorry.
Sorry, not the left foot. Yeah, sorry.
I can't remember what you said now, but
Thank you. I know I've been.
1, when you step, your left hand can circle down.
Yes, thank you.
2, up.
All right, thank you.
So this is a very simple 1-2 movement.
Tip
All
points
right.
to the knee.
Kelly?
The tip points to the knee.
Probably. I would say that or 45-degree angle. Let me see. 45-degree maybe is too much. So yeah, knee height then.
Thank you.
Your own knee height. What do you think, Nancy? 45 degrees or knee height?
It's probably to the knee.
Yeah. That's the target anyway. That's what you should be thinking. Okay. So don't make a circle. Try not to make a circle with the tip, with the sword. Just, this is here, just sort of straight, bring it. Okay, just translate it, and it starts to tilt down. So be careful, don't try to make a circle out of it, okay? This is pretty straight and then straight out, okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, all right, everybody, that's good. You have to get it in closer, Kelly. I'll show it from this direction. I'll show it from this direction here. Step. You see where my hand is? See, here's my chest. I'm touching my chest now. It's here, right next to my chest. Okay, so not out here, really, and in a straight line. Okay, so.
Thank you.
But that's that's like for the workshops, right? You separate, and your hand is right in front of your shoulder, and it's pointed, at the direction it's going to go. So it's not out; it's really close in. Okay, so that's here. This is where we get to lift our elbow. The hand form we're elbow down, but so it's elbow up a little bit to make the angle, but it's in close, right, to shoot out. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty good. All right, everybody's doing pretty good. Let's go on. No more questions. We'll go on. It's only 57, Judy says. Well, we got ways to go then.
Alan says.
Oh, that was Alan? Thank you, Alan. Oh, I'm sorry. It shows up for Judy's name is on the square. It shows up last name. Thanks, Alan. All right, so all right, the next one we call white tiger swings its tail. It looks like this. Like this. Tip up, step, circle, point. Okay. So the footwork is like this. Bow stance to this direction. Back and turn, point it straight. Left foot points straight. Then shift to the left. Bring your foot in a little. Step to the corner direction. Bow stance. Okay, so from bow stance here, bow stance to this corner. Okay, so again, simple. Back and turn, point it straight, left toe straight. Then shift to the left, bring your foot in a little, step out for the bow stance. I guess you don't have to bring it up very much. Then bow stance. We have a rule. And so one of the rules is if you're going to step in almost the same place, you don't have to bring it in. So that saves us a lot of extra moving our foot around, right? So from here, we don't have to do this. Okay, we don't have to do that because we're only stepping, look, from here to here, it's basically the same place, just a feet turn, basically, all right? So from here, turn it, here, step down, okay, that's enough. So just pick it up and step out for bow stance, make sure that you have the right width. That's the simplest footwork practically, all right, that we can do. Hands are like this. The sword is like this. So for one, we're going to do this. One, back and turn, tip up. Okay, sort of similar to the very beginning of the form. Two, we're going to shift and step step out for the bow stance. Three, we're going to make our bow stance. At the same time, we're going to circle the tip around and tip up. Okay, circle and tip up. That's kind of like our circle back, right? That we practice 1, 2, 3. Now that we're near the end, you can stop doing the 50 times a day. All right, so probably it's looking pretty good now. So now you can give it a rest and feel good about all the time you you put in on it. All right, so you know, from here, when at the very beginning of the form, right, was like this, right? And we went back from here to here, and then a little step, and then this kind of circle, and then we stood up, right? So it's basically like the beginning of the form, where it's tip up, turn your foot a little bit more, step, and then that circle back, right? It's like 2 and 3, basically, I think. All right, so now it's going to pay off. I told you it would. All right, so all right, then that's the sword. The sword is with making your bow stance, circle it, tip up. The left hand though does this. While you do that, tip up. All right, here is here. When you start to go, turning, bring it up by your shoulder, okay, or in front of your shoulder, and then you circle like this, and then you look straight. We'll say quickly look straight, okay, then point out. Okay, the quickly looking is, I guess, a technique of its own. So if somebody is there, you don't like, you just kind of look around, look at them, see them. You look right at them, okay, and maybe that will shock them some, okay, and then you point out. And so it looks like this again. I'll show you again. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look and then point out. Okay. So let's try it. Let's try to get it. So from here, I could do a different direction if it is helpful. But from here, 1, back and tip up. Point your toes straight. Left toe straight. 2, shift left and step. 3, make your bow stance. Circle and tip up. And now you're looking in the corner direction, and your hand is in front of your shoulder, left shoulder. That's 3. 4, quickly look and point out. Okay, not at the same time, not like this. Look, point out. Okay, we'll give it the same number because it should add up to 4. Yes, Dee.
How would you describe where the hilt is relative to your knee or something? In this video, I can't tell quite where you're holding it.
Right, your arm is to the corner. It's lined up basically with your leg. And turn the sword. When you circle it, when you go like this, I'm sorry, here, it should be flat to this direction, right? The way you hold it. Its edge is going straight direction. Okay, then when you circle it, it's still edge going to the straight direction. Okay, flat this direction. And this is the direction you're going to be looking at. So flat going in that direction. Then you forward look and point out.
And your upper body is in what direction?
At the end, here's totally straight. It's in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
It's just sort of in the mid. It's in the middle here somewhere.
Okay. It doesn't turn or anything when your arm goes out. If the fingers.
No.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Right.
Could you go through the count again?
Yes. From here, 1, tip up and turn your foot and shift back. 2, shift left and step. 3, circle and tip up and looking to the corner, arm and the leg to the corner, and left hand in front of your shoulder. 4, look straight, point out. Look straight first, quick look, okay? Quick pivot your head and then point out.
One more time.
1, back and turn your foot. 2, step. 3, circle, tip up and make your bow stance and hand in front of your shoulder and look to the corner. 4, look straight, point out. And I think you can point out kind of slowly. Is that right, Nancy? We want a quick look and then kind of slowly pointing out. Nancy doesn't know. What do you think, Rita? Rita's been in this class the most, I think.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's not this. I would
Whether
say
it's
this.
fast.
It's not this. Look. It's not looking like
No,
striking.
it's not that,
Or-
yeah. The look is
Yeah, it's
fast,
just-
but
it's-
the hand is slower.
Yeah, it's just extended out. Cesar agrees with me. All right, so you try it.
So are we following the sword when it goes back? So we've looked off towards the corner?
Yes.
Thank you.
Right, when we're swinging the sword around, we're gonna follow it.
Well, that's what I did instinctively, but somehow I hadn't noticed.
Well,
Right.
that's good. See, you're getting habits. That's good.
Yeah, until they're the wrong ones. Oh, yeah.
So is the sword pointed to the back corner?
Yeah. What do you mean? The sword point, your arm points, the sword points up, right?
Right.
But your arm
So,
points to the corner.
so when you come here and you're open here, it goes to that corner?
No,
It goes to the side.
of your foot.
It goes with,
Foot.
oh, it goes to this corner.
Yeah, you should have a bow stance to that corner. Your
Yeah,
feet
I
are
do.
not in a bow stance, I don't think. Are they?
Yeah, I am.
Okay then.
But the
Goes to
flat of the
that
sword,
corner.
but
Sorry?
the flat of the sword is not towards the corner. It's,
No,
okay, thank you.
the sword flat is pointing in the straight direction. You're circling in a plane in the straight direction. You start with it to your right side, right? It's on my right side. Back and turn, it's still in the right side. And going this direction, it's kind of in front of me this way, okay? Then I'm gonna step, then I'm gonna circle in its plane, and it's still gonna be in front of me. Don't bring it over here to the side. Keep it in
Okay.
this plane in front, okay? This is my new direction. And then I'm gonna point like that, it's out here. Okay?
So your sword arm is out in the diagonal, but the sword itself is traveling on this one of the straight directions.
In a plane, yeah.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Okay, I'll leave it on then. Rita, I want just you to have it more. I want you, Rita, to me it looks like this. Here, and it's here, okay? And when you circle, you're ending up too much to your side. I want it to stay in front, okay? So keep it circling here in front. Yeah, like that. Keep it in that plane. That's better. That's better. Okay. All right. Okay, Cesar's good. Miranda's good. Dee Dee's good. Reed is good. Chu's good. And Kelly's good, I think. So, okay, any questions on it?
We practice all those together.
Yeah, let's do that. I just want to say one thing, is that this movement, the movement is white tiger. So I think Master Young said, a tiger has a thick tail, like a heavy tail. He can hit you with it. You would not want it to hit you with his tail. All right, so this is the tail, right? So you're gonna go here, and then it's gonna be it's a strong kind of feeling of, I'm not exactly sure what it's doing there, actually, but so it's anyway, it's swinging it anyway. It's feel that it's heavy, okay, and strong, right? So that's something to think about. Yeah, any of the circling back can be tip up and cutting. Okay, this part, when you circle 1, 2, 3, this was like chop, right? 2 is tip up. This tip up, that can be cutting with the tip. Circle it back is another tip up. Okay, that's cutting, right? So this is maybe could be deflecting. So any of these circling back and tip up ones are all the same kind of, just sort of, I think defensive based, mainly deflect, and then the tip up though, you could do a cut with it. But we're just gonna make a circle, basically, okay, not separate them. All right, so let's do them together. From, we know the falling flowers we know well enough, I think. So from the last falling flowers, then Fair Lady Work Shuttles. Let's see, here, right? No, left foot forward, I'm sorry. Then Fair Lady Work Shuttles, and then White Tiger swings tail. There's only 2 things. I apologize. I could do the next one, but it's a repeat movement, so I'll just put it off. So we could do it, but we're not. It's like Wild Horse Jumps the Ravine is the next one, basically a repetition. So do it again. Left foot forward, falling flowers, then Fair Lady Work Shuttles, and White Tiger swings his tail. After you do those 2 together, you could maybe do maybe from here. So do the left foot forward 1, and then right foot forward 1, and then the left foot forward 1, then Fair Lady Work Shuttles. Just not have to do so many of them. Okay, so step back a couple times, then do Fair Lady Work Shuttles. All right. Okay, good, Miranda. Get a little practice and then see if you have any questions. You have to, when you swing it, Rita, get your left hand in front of your shoulder. When you swing the sword, get your left hand in front of your shoulder.
Here. Okay.
Like this, I'll show you again. So from here, 1 is tip up, 2 step, 3 circle and just pick it up over your left hand, get in front of your shoulder. And then 4, look and point out. Okay, so when you circle, your hand close to your wrist, when you circle it back, lift it up. That's all, just lift it. And then you can point out with it. Okay. 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 All right, any questions? It's a pretty simple this week. Because it's hot, because it's hot out, we made it a little simpler. Simplified it. Okay. So have a good rest of your weekend. I know Cesar's probably used to this kind of weather, but it's going to be over 100 Sunday and Monday, say that we're not used to that. I read that it's only been over 100 in Seattle 3 times in 100 years.
What?
So we're gonna have it.
So,
Yeah, it's gonna be different for us. And people are sort of panicking, but I think it's going to be okay.
enjoy.
Yeah. Right.
He's like, we're such wimps.
Well, thanks everybody, and keep practicing. And even if it's a little bit warm, go ahead, practice it, and let me know if that cools you off. I think it's going to cool you off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.